So me and my coach wanted me to have a look at his game a couple days ago, and I felt like why not just take a look at it because I have the time. However, do I have the patience because this game was incredibly grindy back in 2022 when I last reviewed it. So stay tuned until we'll be having a look at this game and seeing if this game is even worth the time now. Further the intro. Hey everyone, this is back from review. Today we're having a look at Ravcraft RPG, aka the new and improved, apparently at least, Ravcraft. Now Ravcraft is an RPG game that kind of helped him work on and help him improve. But I said, you kind of need to do it your own way since it's your game. So, yeah, I didn't want this to work. So, I kind of helped him out a bit, somewhat. So, but I will say though that he kind of did need. He kind of did. I will say the game still isn't the best, but it's been better than what it was last time. It was grindy as hell, like for real. But nonetheless, though, we're having a look at Ravecraft and just seeing how it looks. So that being said, before we begin, if you guys are new to the channel, you possible comment this, then please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on bells on the channel. But you also miss you. That being said, let's talk right now. So I played the game already, and we are at level 14, so I got a bit of a late start to it, or I got kind of an early start to it before I started the video. But, however, though, I think we should get straight into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the music, since this might cause me, even though I had the music off, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna keep the music, the audio off of this, since there's nothing really. There's all it's just swords and stuff. So yeah, actually, I don't think there really isn't. I don't think there's like. Well, we're gonna go off anyway. So yeah. Anyways, so this starts off to start this video. So the game is kind of different since Here's the thing. So basically, the game kind of starts off with something a bit different. It kind of has its own hub. It's like Mario, I guess. I don't know. I'll show you. But basically, he had a weird ass idea. I gave him an idea. So the idea at one point was like, hey, you should, instead of making a hub, you should probably make a castle. And he made a castle. And does it look like the best? Not really the best. But is it something different? I guess. I don't know. So yeah, and then he has his own how to play thing, and pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, pretty interesting game, I guess. So would you look at that? Anyways, this is just gonna go ahead, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in it. So yeah, I mean, let's be real here. I mean, you could have had some decorate. So here's my thoughts on the castle as a whole. The castle is way too big. Oh my lord, like for real, like the castle just looks plain. And I know Coast may not really like what I'm gonna say about this, but he wanted me to be rough. I'll be rough on him. Let's be rough together, shall we? So yes. Now I'm gonna be rough in this game, and he might be rough in my game. Personally, it's whatever. I mean, it's a trade-off. That's how the things are. So yes. Anyways, so we're gonna start things off with the basic stuff. We're gonna have straight into it. So for starters, I like how you it's kind of difficult because so basically there's a quest guy that basically you have to get, or you have to talk to in order to get the grass key, which is required for the portal room to continue going through all these areas. Now, granted, all these areas don't really. It doesn't really matter because you can count trial for these. However, it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass if you are going to need, at some point, you're going to need grass key if you want to go to heaven or hell, depending on which one you've been. Hope you've been good. Hope you've been bad. I don't know. Whatever. So if you've been good, then you're going to you're going to heaven. How you've been bad, you're going to never ends hell. Sorry. But anyways, that being said, this game does involve a couple of bugs, but here we go. But yeah. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music because, look, I did have the music off, so, alright. So, I'm probably going to turn off the music for this, and, alright, I'm going to turn off the music so I can actually have some sound effects on here, so I'm going to turn off the music, and does it work? Yep, it works. Yeah, so, the animation are slow. I wouldn't say it's his fault because, if you think about it, it looks like, it's like every sword's, heavy, in some way, shape, or form. It's really weird to think about, I don't know, it feels weird. But yeah, but anyways, that's that for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and press the R, get the ice armor, purchase that. Okay, we have enough now. Great, amazing. Alright, so yeah. Oh my god, this is some ice armor right here, folks. Okay, moving on. Take that. Fair enough, so. Yeah, so apparently this guy here, Coast here, told me that it gets pretty interesting when as soon as you get in here, you have people that break the fourth wall and everything else like that. I mean, I've seen that happen before. I mean, it's nothing really new with this channel, honestly. I mean, you've seen my soccer show up here on this channel before, so nothing really new with that. So I really wouldn't say it's anything game changing. But hey, I mean, nonetheless, we'll just hop right in to see what we got. So Brain Freeze is the first boss. It's called Brain Freeze, of course you can tell. And apparently, according to him, the video might change a bit because he's adding dialogue to add more lore into this game. So yeah, this game does follow a lot of lore, which I do like, which I play games for the lore. However, though, what I will say though is that the designs are not the best. Anyway, wondering like, and he told me for a good reason. The areas are meant to be horrible at the start, but it doesn't really get taken seriously until like what, like chapter 3 or like the Blue Range show and stuff. That's great and all, but here's my problem. My problem is that the first impressions is what matters most. Because when you play a game, you're probably going to have people be like, you're probably going to see like, people are going to be like, why is this is horrible, I bet you it's a joke RPG, and then instantly leave the game. Like, if you want a good game, if you want to get a good first impression, then I recommend you kind of amp up the style a bit here, because the style just ain't going to work in terms of this type meta. Like, I mean, sure, a lot of people are going to say Devil's RPG kind of sucks because of that, but I mean, and I get many people are kind of saying that Devils is so overrated and stuff. But I mean, I gotta say, I mean, at least you're trying. I mean, come on, like, I mean, I know Coast is trying too. I mean, Coast has talked to the Devil's RPG. I'm not saying anything wrong with this game. I'm just saying that if you want to have a game, then if you want people to play a game and take it seriously, then what I recommend is probably just make the style less like to make the style a bit more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels off when you're playing, when it's just like usually when this is why I play the first couple, like this is why most of my reviews like the first couple of areas or the first couple of levels, because because that's my first impression, and that's usually my first impression and all that stuff. That's why most of my reviews are based off of the first couple levels, because it is the first impression that you get. So pretty much, but really that's about it, honestly. So anyways, the ice monster is over here, so we're just gonna kill these guys. So yeah. The lore, I will say, is pretty damn interesting. It's kind of different. So basically, you're a person that's from Ravenverse, which, by the way, Ravenverse is basically like a universe, I guess. So, but basically, for those who don't know, Ravenverse is basically his whole universe in this area, in this type of chapter, and it's basically a story-based game where you basically fight to defeat this one douchebag, Dark Time 777, or where the hell his name is, I don't know. But seriously though, like the lore is great and all, and there's a lot more lore that seems to be interesting. Like, he has some good ideas for lore, but the way he implemented sucks. Like, I hate to say it, but you have great ideas, but you don't implement it well. And I know it sucks to say that. I know it sucks to hear that, but I see a lot of these ideas come out, and they do a really well job to describe it. However, though, implementing it is the problem that many RPGs seem to face. Like, it's something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure if Devil's RPG has lore. Like, I'll be damned if it did. But I'm not sure if Devil's RPG has lore or not. But what I'm trying to say is that games like these just don't seem to do as well, because like RPGs don't really seem to have much lore in it, except for like you go in a game, you fight bosses, and boom, that's pretty much it. And yeah, I get that. I get the lore and stuff. Like, lore is great. Like, I get that. There's many RPGs, and the lore here is a bit more complex than it looks. If anything, it's a lot more different than I usually think, which is pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like that. But like, it kind of gets a little bit. It gets a little samey when you're talking about like how it gets kind of confusing and kind of overwhelms the player a bit. But that's a little bit later in the game, apparently, according to him. So that's pretty cool. But nonetheless, though, the lore is great, but the style I'm saying is absolute carnage. I'm not saying carnage in a good way. I'm saying in kind of a horrible way. I mean, I don't want to be rude, but I hate this. But I really just want to be honest. But I'm being honest as much as I can. And I'm not saying that just to make fun or whatever, because I know that because this guy here knows, like, this guy actually taught me something about coding. Like, this guy knows what he's doing. Like, this guy knows what he's doing. He just doesn't know how to implement it well. And like, this guy knows, he taught me something about scripting in Roblox Studio, which I find pretty crazy. Like, I mean, this guy taught me a lot of things about stuff. Like, you guys know that coding tips and all that stuff. This guy knows what he's doing. He just doesn't know how to implement that well. He just hasn't been on Roblox long enough to know what to do. Which honestly, that's understandable. I can totally understand where he comes from. Like, seriously, I can totally understand that. Like, and I get that, and I can totally understand where he comes from. Like, the game is, I can tell, and many people are probably going to be like, wow, dude, the game kind of sucks because of the style. Like, I get that, and I understand that many people are going to say that, and that's what I'm trying to say. And I'd agree with that. The style just doesn't seem to be interesting. Like, there's flat terrain everywhere, and for the first impression, I know it might suck, but the first impression to me is what really matters most in RPGs, because if you want to keep a guy or an RPG grinder playing your game, then I would recommend I would totally recommend making your first maps a bit bigger. That's what with Nightlordian. Nightlordian was probably Nightland was probably one of the most overrated RPG empires in Nightlordian RPGs so far. However, though, and now I guess in 2022, Constance was nice enough to actually revamp the whole entire first couple of areas, and it made people want to play more. Like, so clearly, clearly, first impressions do matter, believe it or not. So, yeah, there's nothing else I can say other than if you want to make a good RPG game, then you may want to have a good start to it. Then, if you want to be able to play a game, totally recommend looking at the start of it, because and you think to yourself, is the start worth it? Are the people that are playing the game going to have fun with it, or are they just going to leave instantly? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I just feel like it would help out more. So that's all I'm gonna say for now. Now let's head to the next. Now let's go into spawn and see what we got for it. All right. Oh, hey, what's up? All right, grass monster, strong grass monster. So let's go see. So we just unlock to 25. That will do. So. Yeah. Now this guy has a bit of here the area so far. It's the same old stuff. Like, you know, you got Magma Cave, Square Cave. Oh no, Magma Firelands, Square Cave, Sandy Beach, Candy Kingdom, Noah Part C, Mystictopia. Yeah, Mystictopia was, of course, apparently to him was a quote-unquote tribute to Legend of Mystic 4 pre-urban, which he worked on before. And I shit you not, he did pretty damn well with it. And I gotta say, like, I know, I've worked with him in the past on a game called Legend of Mystic 4 pre-urban. We worked together on it for about about a couple years or about a couple months and still. That's when we mainly started working on it. We kind of been on and off about it, but I mean, I kind of would say that. I mean, and I had a lot of fun working with him and working with him. He taught me a lot of things I didn't know about coding, like about the code shortcuts. The main thing this guy knows that I'm pretty much not the best at shortcuts. Like, however, though, like he taught me, like, you guys know that, like, commenting, like, he taught me, like, apparently Control / when you select something basically means that what that does is that it comments out the whole entire line, which I know it might be seeming small to some, but I mean, those shortcuts come a long way when you want to code, when you know if you're coding something big like Ravcraft. So yeah, these shortcuts really tend to help out a lot, especially when you're trying to block comment out a couple lines of code. And I do know another thing you could do too, which also might help too. But I think I'm not sure Coast knows about this, but so basically, Coast, if you're watching this, I want to say, by the way, your game may want to fix. There's a couple things I will say about your game that kind of need a bit of fixing. So I think the first off, like I said, the style. I know you're kind of not the best with style, and I get that. I totally know this is your first RPG game, and I get that. However, though, what I will say though is I think the flat terrain doesn't work well with this RPG game. I mean, like, I get it's kind of meant to be like a flat area and stuff, like you're meant to be multiple floors and heaven and hell and all that stuff, but I get that. However, though, like, why on earth do you have like the Frosted Forest, like the Frosted Forest doesn't even have or Frosted Tundra? Was it Frosted Tundra or Frosted Forest? Let me take a look. I think it was Frosted Tundra and Firelands. They don't all they have is just trees and spikes. Maybe we could do is make it a bit better by, like, a good way to maybe make it a bit better is probably like try like, what are some good ways? Like, think about it like this. Like, maybe add some, maybe make bigger trees, or maybe make a path that's that area where that's basically where the mini boss is at. Instead of having it be like where, like, oh, it's just simply direct there. Like, it's just like it just takes the fun out of finding secrets and stuff. Like, it's just a path. Like, maybe make your paths a bit more different. Like, all the paths are just like, let me show you. Like, I think I might be able to show you guys real quick. Yeah. So basically, go up here. You will see that all of the paths are just simply that. Oh, I'm about to die. For legend, that should do. How much does that deal? This deal is 40. Alright, this would do. Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that I would love to see how the game would go when I would really love to see how this would turn out if we could see more. How, like, I love to see if we. I love to know if we could if you could, like, well, not we, but I mean more like you could like maybe fix some stuff, whip the game stuff. Like I said, game is like I say, game isn't. I mean, there was some glitches earlier with like the bug about There was a glitch earlier with a bug about like there was like a floor disappearing where basically you're able to go to the hell like to the hell area, like the hell ceiling, and you were able to go from there without having a top wall, which apparently that's a bug, and I don't know how that can happen. How apparently crit them, that is actually a problem with the kit itself. So it really isn't Coast's problem, but at the same time it could be a bit of a bug according to many people. So basically, there's this bug going around where basically, and in fact I know Coast is the only one that has this bug. I know that RBD boys with RPG Journeys had it, especially, and also I do know another game that had it too, which is also what was it called? It was called Give me a second. I'm trying to think of a name. No, I don't know the name, but basically I know the developer Takeo. He's a guy with over 3K subscribers and stuff. So cool, kudos to him. But basically, this guy here, he had that same bug where basically like everything was glitching out, like everything was like flickering on off, like not like the lights and stuff. Oh, but basically, what was flickering on off was the base plate and how the mobs was being able to slap you to like 500 miles in the air. It's really weird, and it's not like abilities, by the way. It's not abilities. It's a little literal stuff. Like, so clearly something is going on here that can clearly cause a bug event. That clearly can be a problem. It's a bug, and that can probably cause some problems in the future if it is not fixed yet. I know it kind of sucks to think about, but I mean, when it comes to let me explain this. I mean, I know bugs kind of suck when it comes to game development. I get that. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start be a little bit more quiet and start to focus because this is this boss's I believe range. Am I correct? Yeah. So here we go. Let's have some fun. And there's probably dialogue too. Yeah. So yeah, the RPG games are gonna. This is the thing that's gonna frustrate you a lot here. Soulfire. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna... Alright, come on. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit of a hits. Ugh. Oh no. Alright. Here we go. Alright, still trying to get through it. This guy doesn't seem to be making it the easiest way to do it. And alright, yeah, so. But as you can tell, like, it's like. Yeah. Another thing that. Okay, I'll give it a second real quick. Alright. One more time, should we go? I think. Yeah, alright, yeah, still trying to figure this out. Alright. Alright, kill. Boom, we're dead. Okay, so I had to focus that card there because this is probably one of the. Oops. This was probably one of the hardest bosses to deal with, considering he was ranged. So, and yeah, range AI was great and all, but it can get kind of harsh after a while. Like seriously. So yeah, overall game is good, but it's just like I said, the style is just like I said, first impressions just really seem to. It's something to do well with first impressions. So I'll say that much. Also, why isn't this working? Oh, because it's killing my... I meant to shoot myself. How does that work? Shift lock kind of sucks in that, honestly. I don't know why I have to do that. But okay, moving on. Alright, heading straight to... Oh. Okay, I didn't realize I was about to... Okay. We're going to go ahead and hop right into it. Alright, let's go. So... Alright, so as you can tell, we're kind of going through a bit of a grind right here. So, yeah, game is pretty ungrindy, I gotta say. Though it's not as grindy as it once was. So you guys think this is never wait until you see what it was last time. I will say that Coast did do a lot better in balancing the mobs and stuff, so props to him on that one, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass. But then again, I've seen a lot of more harder games in the past, so not really a big deal. So, but still, LOTPR or Ravcraft as a whole is overall like good in what it excels at lore, but it kind of fails when it comes to the first impression and just making things a whole lot worse. But I will say he does. I guess I will say though is that I'm happy that he is wanting to read and try, and he is listening to the feedback that people are giving him. And personally, that's what a developer needs: taking feedback, receiving criticism, and taking that criticism, and making his games better. That's what Devil's RPG did to make it be popular to what it is today. But still gets a little bit of hate because some people call it overrated, and I can totally understand that. Compared, I mean, I get that. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, people. I mean, but then again, people have said that to every RPG in the past. Like, for example, like there was this like many people call how the many people would call I don't know. It was weird. But then again, I mean, it's whatever. So, yeah. Oh, Ghost joined. Hey, Ghost. Hold on, give me a second. I got give me a second, real quick. Hold on. Teleport spawn. Give me one. Oh, bait Ghost. Ghost here. All right. Anyways, Ghost invaded. I invaded Ghost video, so I guess it's payback. Hey, Ghost. Recording, by the way. Hold on. Give me 1 second, real quick. All right. So you want to talk about the floor glitch? What was the floor glitch you want to talk about?
This. Can you not see my screen? It's this.
I'll check. What the? What the hell?
Yes! Yes, this is what I meant by the floor glitch. Look.
I know. I can tell. Oh my god, that is horrifying. Okay.
No, look right here. Look.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can tell. So basically, for those who don't know, if you guys don't see his screen, I actually put screenshots up on the video. So, but basically, his thing seems to be bugging out the hell out of the game, and it looks like that the grass base plate seems to be bugging out so much. Dude, even Takeo seems to be having that problem. Funny, I was just talking.
I appeared in testing, and it could happen to Night Lordy, and you don't know that.
Yes, I am aware that that can happen to Night Lord. I'm trying to figure out. I've been looking. I looked at the earlier, and that's so weird. Like, why did it happen? Like, everything's angry. What happened?
You can see it. You can see it on my end. I don't know if it's the I forgot to add a cast point to one of the weapons.
No, it isn't that. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh my lord. Hold on. So let me get this straight. This is the bug you've been glitching experience this whole time. That's kind of creepy.
I just teleported to you and then I fell off. Look, watch. On your end, you probably don't.
Yeah, game's pretty damn buggy as hell. Like,
watch me. Watch. Oh wait, I can't even move. Hang on. Oh my god! Wait, I see the arrow going up.
Yo, your client's lagging. Oh my god! Okay, I think we have a bit of a big bug here. Hey on guys, Orion RPG gets pretty damn glitched. I am going to share Discord and I'll show you what I'm talking about, okay? Want me to mind if I share Discord real quick?
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, so this is his screen. Can you say this? Yeah, so this is his screen right now. It's absolutely insane. I actually was talking about it earlier in the video, which actually I find pretty funny and nonetheless. But that's insane. Like, why is it happening?
See, what happens is I'm gonna fire my bow, and eventually, it's something to do. I'm wondering with the ranged weapons because I think that if you fire your weapon, I don't think it's
because of A&N velocity. So, yeah, that's really weird. Honestly, that is so damn weird. Okay, that is so weird.
And it's not even present in pre-urban, so I don't know what I did differently.
It's not that. I mean, that's so weird. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, that's really weird. Like, I don't know what's going on. So as you can tell, this is a huge problem. Like, I know it might seem. I know some people can be like, yippee, I can finally screw up everyone else's game because of this. And I mean, I guess, but damn. You really want to go that far? You want to be that bit of a douchebag? But okay, fair enough. But anyways, like I'm saying, like don't get me wrong. Like it's the bug is insanity. So yeah, thanks for anyways, I guess it's payback for how I invaded yours video. Sorry. Because remember how I accidentally invaded your video by accident, but I will join for the music, by the way, keep that in mind. Which I can't show here because, you know, copyright issues.
Well, no, the floor glitch never happened there in the hub. It happened here. Well, keep in mind that there were no mobs and you weren't using any weapons.
Yeah, you're not wrong, so. But, like, still, like, it just sounds really damn weird, so. Yeah, so that is...
You're supposed to use weapons here. You're supposed to fight the mobs. You were doing everything just right. As soon as I joined, I noticed on my end. Yeah,
that can cause... That's really weird. Really weird. I don't know if anything on my end was pretty damn well. Anyway,
yeah.
Oh.
I actually asked Orion too.
Oh, never mind. My internet's down. All right. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. When we post, comment, like this, and please be sure to subscribe. Like and turn on the bell on channel. We also miss you. And yeah, check out codes if you guys want to. I mean, up to you, like I said. But in the end, it's your choice. So, anyways, have a good one, guys, and peace out. Take a look at Ravcraft. We get a chance. Lore is interesting, but when the bug is fixed. So, have a good one, guys.
I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. are in this